The officials, again, did a great job of coming over to me and saying, hey, they're still trying to process this moment here, Coach McDermott and their team. And so instead of playing telephone on separate sidelines, the decision was made just to go over there and make sure we're all, talking together. And I won't disclose any of the private conversations Sean and I had except for this. When I got over there, the first thing he said was, I need to be at the hospital tomorrow, and I shouldn't be coaching this game. And so that, to me, provides all the clarity, because there was no unprecedented is the word that gets thrown out a lot about this situation, because that's what it is. But in that moment, he really showed who he was, that all his focus was just on Damar and being there for him, being there for his family at the hospital. And at that point, I think everything trended in the direction it needed to trend, and the right decisions were made there. But again, just the way that I really felt Sean McDermott led in that moment for his players. He was there for his players. He processed it the right way, which was incredibly difficult, and really helped us get to the solution that we needed to get to. I think was really good. So that's really all I have about the situation. Again, the thoughts and prayers should be with Damar and his family. The support with the Buffalo Bills. Obviously, we've got people on our team that are affected that knew Damar from high school. Cal Automatis, Tyler Boyd played with him. Plenty of guys are around him in the offseason that had relationships with him. And so we'll continue to support those guys and our players on our team. But again, a lot of support goes to the Buffalo Bills and Damar and his family.
It's Jay Coffey on the vid. And again, guys, first off, prayers for Damar Hamlin. Now, you heard that clip there, that Cincinnati Bengals coach, Zach Taylor, speaking about out there on that field when that horrible, tragic event that just shocked the world, even people who don't watch football, just all taken back by this. This is just scary, terrifying, But you heard him, his opposing coach, the Bills coach, Sean McDermott, rather than playing telephone, trying to communicate back and forth between sidelines, came up to him and said, listen, this game, it doesn't matter. Forget all this. I have to go be with Damar in the hospital or see what's going on. This game, forget this, and there's been a back and forth and a narrative and a debate going on social media, from that night when everyone just sat watching and praying for Damar to be okay. There's different reports coming out, some confirmed, some unconfirmed, that at some point the referees instructed both teams that 5 minutes in warm up and get the game back going, and the coaches refused. And you're hearing an account of this pretty much right here from one of the coaches. And at some point, different statements started coming out from the NFL pretty much denying that, or saying that they never said that, or that wasn't true, or maybe the officials just thought that the typical protocol for an injury stoppage of an extended amount of time or whatever was going to be what was going to happen, etc. And again, prayers for Damar. We all want to see him okay, but there's these narratives where people are saying, oh, look at all this finger pointing and this and that, and this is all wasted energy. Like, what do you guys think about that? I said in one of my earlier videos, I just don't want to, sit here and be negative when Damar Hamlin is in the hospital and all that, and bash the NFL. But what do you guys say to that? Do you say that that is something that should be pointed out and the truth should be uncovered, when it comes to all that? If that really was the NFL's true intentions to restart the game, and the coaches had to say, hell no, we're not doing that, or what, I don't know, just a lot of fans, everyone just very emotional about all this and saying, look, the NFL didn't care. And a lot of people are pointing to the fact that they saw Joe Burrow warming up. And something else that I saw being discussed, which I didn't realize that night, just probably because I was just shocked, there were some people pointing out that they said Stephon Diggs was out there trying to fire the team up or get them ready to go back out there. I actually didn't notice that, but again, I was kind of shocked. But nonetheless, the right decision did indeed get made, and that does matter. That that if the coaches made the decision, the NFL did, whatever the case was. Like I said in one of my previous videos, that's what goes down in the books officially, is that Goodell, said, okay, game suspended. I mean, but he's the head of the NFL. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I wanted to know what everyone thinks about this. Does this matter to you? Do you think that the NFL is spinning things a little bit or whatever, and you know that was kind of cold and careless on their end, or do you think none of that really matters at the end of the day? Again, I pointed out prayers for Damar Hamlin. We all want to see him get better, but when I see people talking about, oh, look at all this at all this finger pointing and everything, etc., it kind of seems to me that the league is the one that started putting out these statements denying that and everything. I don't know, you know what I mean? But I don't know, guys. Hit the comments. Let me know what you all think. You see in the Buffalo, New York area, Niagara Falls, the waterfall itself, was illuminated in blue for the Bills, for Damar Hamlin. Um, you also see some posts that went up, as you heard the Bengals coach during that statement talk about a couple players on his team that know Damar Hamlin personally. One of them was wide receiver Tyler Boyd, who he said played high school football with him. He's actually the receiver who caught that touchdown from Andy Dalton 5 years ago, to win the game versus the Ravens, Week 17, when the Bills beat the Dolphins and Bengals beat the Ravens, and the Bills ended up ending that playoff drought. He's put up some throwback pics or whatever, and you've seen him prayers out to the bro, and we're more than a game. And everyone seems to echo that sentiment. The game is all secondary. Fuck all this. We hope that this young man is okay. And again, I just want to hear everyone's thoughts on this. We're gonna close this video out with Steelers quarterback Kenny Pickett reflecting on this situation and talking about the game of football and bonds that are developed between players and all that. So thanks for watching. Sub up to the channel. Join the discussion in the comments, guys. I'm out of here. Peace.
Football creates bonds like no other sport. I played basketball, I played baseball. I don't know, football has something special to it. You just go through so many ups and downs together. And, having 4 years with Damar, my teammates are all over the NFL. We'll continue to stay in touch. And, it just creates special bonds. So he's like family to me. And guys around the league are all checking in on each other, making sure everyone's okay. Especially the guys who play with him on the Buffalo team, or back in kids. So everyone's rallying together for Damar. So it's good.